You didn't lose your Chinese factory. You didn't lose your Chinese supplier. You did not even lose your relationship with your Chinese factory. What you did lose is your rank inside their factory. And most buyers have no clue that Chinese factories have a ranking system. In the last video, I did explain to you why factories stopped replying to your messages, and that was based on 3 things. One would be order volume, which means you stop getting replies from the factory when your order quantities keep declining or keep dropping over time. Number 2 was bad buyer signals. When you send bad buyer signals to the factory, example, delaying payments or making too many revisions, you get demoted. 3 will be the factory's own internal KPIs. That is, they do have infinite capacity and drop buyers with low predictability score. Now, let's go one level deeper because before they ignore you, they classify you first. Every serious factory, at least the ones that I work with, whether big or small, runs buyer tiers. Not officially, not written, not in your contract or your PI, but it's absolutely enforced. We're going to break down these 3-tier buyers. With tier 1 buyers, factories can be assured that there's going to be a predictable volume. 2, there's going to be clean communication. 3, there's going to be low drama. And then 4, there's going to be fast decisions made on the buyer's part. Tier 2 buyers, factories do understand and they do know there's going to be some inconsistent volumes. There's going to be slow approvals, not too fast, not too slow in decision making. And number 3, there is always going to be some risk with these buyers, but they do have some upsides. They usually place big or bulk orders. And then there is a tier 3 buyers. Now these buyers are the ones with the small MOQs, endless questions that factories absolutely do hate, and then they give you this just exploring energy. They seem to be just comparing prices or just fishing for information. Now, I need you to make a guess. Which tier do you think gets answers in 5 minutes from the factory? As the saying goes, good guys do finish last. Factories do not care how nice you are. What they do care about is if you're going to be expensive to manage. Why? Because they do have sales managers, and these sales managers are judged on 3 things. That is 1, revenue per account, 2, time spent per buyer, and then 3, production disruption. So what's the takeaway here? The takeaway is if you do cost them time without an upside, you are silently demoted down the tier ladder. Here's how buyers unknowingly and sometimes accidentally drop tiers. Asking for a price quote without specs even finalized. Now, think about it for a split second. You walk into a restaurant and the first thing you ask the waiter is, what's the price for a bottle of wine? One thing is also changing requirements after master samples have been agreed. You get the exact master sample you agreed on with the factory. Production starts, now you want a color change. It happens, I do get it. But to the factory, this is a nightmare. Alright, next will be long gaps between messages. Ideally, within a couple of hours, respond to your factory's emails or text messages. If it's a busy day, be sure to respond within 24 hours. And this is the worst of them all. Asking what's your best price way too early. Now, that's like asking your date, do you want kits on your very first night out? As Warren Buffett puts it, price is what you pay, value is what you get. Each of these signals tells the factory that 1, this buy is uncertain, 2, they're going to cause high friction, and 3, there is going to be a very low payoff. I've seen some factories keep replying to irritating buyers just because those buyers know how factories think. Because this isn't about money alone, you need to get that straight. It's about operational confidence. In the next video, I'm going to show you the exact signals tier 1 buyers send, often without saying a word. Signals that get you moved up the tier list very fast. So if you do want that breakdown, comment tier 1. I will know exactly who this channel is for.